I wanted to show you how I have been using the Mesa. Diane, go ahead and show down in there. So I put a just a scoop of pellets in there, and I'm going to put in 4 pieces of wood. And then I'm going to take an alcohol-soaked cotton ball and put it down in there. And go ahead and just back up. And I'm going to light that. And we'll see how that does in a couple minutes. So now the cotton ball is down inside, and it started to light the 4 pieces of wood that I have in there. And it also started to light the little wood pellets that are in there as well. What this system does is it allows me to start the fire in a way that doesn't cause really any smoke at all, since I'm inside the lanai. And I wanted to be able to show you how this works. So at this point, we're another minute or so, about 2 or 2.5 minutes in, and the wood is now well and truly started, and the fire is going quite well. Just wanted to mention that this is about the amount of wood that I need for about 45 minutes or an hour's worth of fire. I'll show you how that works in a little bit. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about this as well. Here are some cotton balls. I was able to put 15 or 18 cotton balls in this small jar, and then put 2 ounces, 2 jiggers of this stove fuel into the jar as well, and that soaked it up. I also have in the other jar put some makeup pads, and they work out pretty well too, instead of cotton balls, and more of them will fit into a jar. Okay. So at this point, we're about 5 minutes in, and the wood pellets are creating the smoke that's allowing each of the air holes to create fire. At this stage, with this little bit of wood pellets, will only last about 2 or 3 minutes. And as it's dying down, what I'll do is to put a piece of wood in, and then I'll put 1 piece of wood in at a time. You'll see how that works. So at this point, most of the wood pellets have lost their smoke and all. It's time to put a piece of wood in. I go ahead and I do that, and then I can move it around just a tiny bit with a small stick, and that piece of wood will catch and continue for about another 5 minutes. So one of the things that happens with wood that's nicer than with pellets is that if you get to the point that the fire has gone out, almost always you can put another piece of wood in, and within a minute or so, it'll start to fire again. So let's see if this one will do that. Occasionally I've needed to blow the coals, but yeah, there it goes. There were enough coals in there that were hot that the thin edge of that split piece of wood has started. Now some fire started on the other side, and this will get going just fine, and it'll last another 5 minutes or so before you put another piece of wood in. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed seeing some of the things that I do with this stove and how I do it. So I use a mixture of wood pellets and wood. Some of this wood I've split at home with the wood splitter. Some of it I bought as pre-split wood which is pretty expensive. I think it costs about $30 for enough that lasts for a couple weeks, which is pretty expensive for buying firewood. That's all I have. Thanks.